saying then that if you are, so there, I feel like there's the three phases where Esther saw, hey, wouldn't it be nice if we did something with a tree house? And then there is the part where she's like kind of figuring it out. And then there is the tree house being finished, right? So those are like the three in this particular project. So is it then, as long as she's in there figuring out these little things that need to be fixed, as long as she's having fun with fixing those things, is it useful? Or would it be more useful to just say, hey, I want somebody to fix this up, just make it nice for me?
You have to figure that out for yourself. If it's something that's really bothering you, then it's better to turn your attention from it. But the most delicious creating is to have knowledge of how this all works. And so to realize that you're having a step 1 moment and being all right with it, which makes it a step 5 moment really. But to realize that you're having a step 1 moment and that there is a bounce from it and that energy is now flowing because of it. Now, here's another statement that we have not made this clear before. Energy flows because of your attention to unwanted. When you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. Haven't you heard us say that endlessly? When you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. There's a clarification in that, because every subject is really 2 subjects. So if you have a lot of clarity within you about what you really don't want, unbeknownst to you, you've got a lot of clarity within you about what you do want too. You just don't have access to it this red hot minute because you're focused over here. Well, doesn't that mean that focusing over here is of benefit because it creates this? Yes, that's why you came into this body. You said, let me at it. Let me be exposed to contrast that will cause me to give birth to more. To more. So the contrast causes you to give birth to more. And when you are like you or like Esther, where you understand this, you understand your guidance system. Esther didn't really go into any sort of negative emotion about the treehouse. It was just this comfortable light. Wouldn't it be nice if? I remember when it felt more exciting. And then right in the middle of those thoughts, she started feeling a little energy move toward it. And she started thinking about some things that might be fun, might be satisfying to do, not because they need to be done. You see, that's what gets you in a bound up place. If you've got a problem that needs a solution,
what do we do then?
You're in deep doo-doo. Because when something needs a solution and you're all wrapped up in the need, so I need this thing I am preventing, 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 I need this thing I am preventing. But I'd like this thing, I'd like this. I would like to feel that way again about this, and I would like this. Well, soft, gentle desire is the most powerful desire in all the world. Soft, gentle focus about things you want is the most powerful state of being, because you want it and you allow it. Oh, thank you very much. You want it and you allow it. Oh, thank you very much. You want it and you allow it. Oh, thank you very much. So Thursday, before Esther left the property, without anybody making a phone call to anyone about any of the madness and mayhem that had been happening on the property with the gardeners, 8 trucks from the same company showed up on the property, and there were over a dozen men, maybe 20, with all kinds of equipment just moving everywhere around the property. And everyone was saying, who are they? Why are they here? What's going on? And in one day, they transformed everything that had not been the way Esther wanted it to be into what she wanted it to be. And she's saying, did you call them? Did you call them? Did you call them? Nobody called them. Nobody called them. The universe called them. The universe called them. They came in response to Esther's desire. And Esther, she was taking a walk around the property at the time when she's looking at this truck and this truck. The name of the company is on all of them, and she's thinking, this is pretty exciting. And then she's seeing mowers everywhere and weed eaters everywhere and riding lawnmowers everywhere and people everywhere. And she can see that they really know what they're doing. And she is walking and jumping and clapping her hands together and walking and jumping and clapping her hands together. Her eyes are bright, and one person after another introduced himself to her. 3 of the men that were on the property were managers. It's like everyone in the company came and in a day solved Esther's problem. In a day. In a day. In a day.
So it's almost, it feels like it's when there is that strong desire, like there is this thing that needs to be fixed. It's almost
Let's not call it a strong desire. Let's call it a clear desire. And let's call strength non-resistant. You see, what humans think a strong desire is almost always includes a lot of resistance. I really, really want this because you've gathered all of your resistance to fix it. That's not a productive desire. That's a desire that you're contradicting with your own attention. That's actually the weakest of desires. What humans think is a strong desire is actually their weakest state of being because they're working against themselves. So it's a soft focus, a relaxed desire. It's ease and flow desire. It's a positive expectant desire. It's a wouldn't it be nice if desire. It's a ooh, I really love it when desire. It's oh, I would really like to see that desire. Oh, wouldn't this be fun? Wouldn't this be nice? And you almost never can get there in the middle of looking at what you don't want. You see? You got to put some space between.
So when we see the garden not being the way we want it to be, then the solution is to not get hooked into it, or?
It's even worse than that. It's not only do I see the garden not the way I want them to be, I see the culprits. I see the reason. I see the reason it is not. I see the ineffectiveness. I see the mower's not sharp. I see the lack of attention. I'm compounding it. I'm really making a case for it. Well, all the time you're making a case for it. Can you see what happened? Esther brought distinction to her vortex. There's an entrance into the main center building. Someday maybe you all will come and see. There's an entrance into the main center building that is big, beautiful stones, each one of them interesting in their own way. Esther will say, you're my favorite. Oh no, you're my favorite. Oh no, you're my favorite, because all of them are unique and beautiful, and there's grass growing between them. And the grass has become quite a tuft of grass. And so the first day that this new crew came, there was a very small person, a woman, operating the mower on that, and she wasn't strong enough to hold the mower steady across this tuft, and then there's a stone and then grass and then a stone and then grass and then a stone and then grass. She just couldn't do it. And Esther thought someone stronger needs to be on that mower. And the mower wasn't sharp, and so it made more of a mess. It was just a poor execution the whole way. Well, Esther said something about it, but it wasn't her saying something about it at the time that made the difference. It was her knowing how it could be. It was her desire about how it could be. What we're saying to you is focusing upon a problem puts a solution over here. And once the solution is there, if you're not focused upon the problem, then the solution can come to you. That's the thing. That's why we've been talking to you for so long about step 1, step 2, step 3. But humans, we love you so much, you want to do step 1, and then you want Source to do step 2, and then you want to keep focused upon step 1 until Source fixes it with step 3. Well, that's not how it works. You've got to let it go, and you've got to stop beating up on yourself. Esther was not wrong to notice the mess they were making. She shouldn't go off and say, oh, I'm so picky. They're doing the best they can. That's not the solution. The solution is, this isn't getting it. This is not what I want. But you know, Esther has never known more clearly what she wanted until she got several weeks of what she doesn't want. And those weeks of what she didn't want produced the most magical solution that happened in one day that she's ever witnessed in her entire life. So, poop to value. A little bit of what you don't want can go a long way toward what you do want, yes? You see what we're getting at? You've just got to stop freaking out when you're in the step 1 mode. Understand that it's part of the process. Don't beat up on yourself about it, and know that if you have identified a problem, that help's on the way. And then do anything and everything that you can to let the help in. And how you let the help in is not focused upon the problem. Well, Esther has the advantage of getting on airplanes and going to places. She was going to places, doing things. She wasn't there. Her problem was not active within her, active long enough that it created a magnificent solution. And then she put time and distance between, and the solution came. And oh, what a wonderful thing it was to witness the manifestation of that.
It's a matter of putting that space to allow it to come into being.
It's a matter of knowing how this works. How does it work? Law of attraction, big. Me, thinker, offer vibration. Me, know what I don't want. Create what I do want in the vortex. Create what I do want in the vortex. Do you believe that? Do you believe that your solutions are there? Because if you don't, then none of this makes any difference. But if you can accept that there is a vibrational reality that is going to show itself to you, and the showing itself to you is going to be way fun, then can't you be a little less heavy-handed on the problem, and can't you be a little more solution-oriented? But you see, we love you so much. You want to validate your existence by being problem wrestlers. I'm really good. I'm strong. I can get it done. I'll get it done. I'll get it done. I can do it. I am determined. I can do it. I can do it. Do what? Solve that. That's wrong. Join my forum. Turn your television to my network. I will show you what's wrong, and we will solve this problem together. No, you won't. No, you won't. You'll make a bigger solution, which you don't have access to. And the bigger solution that you create that you don't have access to, then the more separation there is between you and you, the worse you feel. You got to chill. If you understand that law of attraction abounds, and you do, and you believe that through knowing what you don't want, that you've created a vibrational reality of what you do want, and if you know that you have guidance that is letting you know what you do, and if you care about feeling good, and you mostly do, because you know how to chill, and you know how to guide your thoughts, and you know how to find satisfaction, and you do it, then everything will work out for you all the time. And others will witness it, and they will say to you, what is it that you're doing? And you're saying, well, the most important thing is I'm chilling. And they're saying, no, you're not chilling, you're just lazy. And you say, no, this is chilling. Chilling is allowing step 3. What? Chilling is allowing what I want to come about. What? Chilling is letting in what I've been asking for. What? Oh, I can't explain it to you. Just watch me. Just watch me. Just notice how light I am, how easy I am, how playful I am, how eager about life I am, how willing to do things that are fun for me I am. Just notice what a light touch I have to things. Notice that I don't let anything become a big hairy deal. Notice that I don't get really bent out of shape over anything anymore. Notice that I don't carry any grudges. I don't pick any fights. Notice that I try more and more to be optimistic rather than pessimistic. Notice that I don't join in any pessimistic conversation. Just watch me. Notice how happy I am, and notice how the happier I am, the better it goes for me. This is a really good time for a segment of refreshment.